starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At shooting guard. And now let's make some noise.
And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. Robinson. Adebayo. The drive by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. Outside Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside for Robinson. The pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Down low. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Robinson.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Inside, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. To the middle. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Conley's shot is off. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Butler against O'Neal. And Butler gets it to go.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Conley. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Outside Lowry. Deflects the pass. Tucker, the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. And he comes up with the deuce.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Mitchell wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Tucker with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And blocked Bogdanovic throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovic is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now, here is Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the paint. Robinson against Mitchell. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Tucker. Butler against Bogdanovic. Outside Butler to the wing on the left. To the inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Jazz have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lowry against Conley. Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. The second.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers. Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo, high post. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Back to Tucker. O'Neal with the rebound.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Conley into the lane. Robinson against Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Gobert.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
The pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Back to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. And here's Conley outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovic. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Mitchell against Robinson. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Lowry for 3. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. .11 left to play here in the second quarter. Lowry against Conley. Here's O'Neal. Right side, Conley. Mitchell outside. Pocket 6. Driving to the basket. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. The offensive rebound over Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Driving in. Good work defensively by Conley.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Utah out in front, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's House in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Oladipo outside. With the drive. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. The shot's good. Hero's got his first 2 points.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Pass to Gay. He dishes it to Whiteside. In transition, here comes Miami. And stolen by Whiteside. And now here comes Gay leading the break. And the layup falls. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a correct route. We talk about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
Hero on the wing. Defended by Pascal.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Here's Oladipo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Gay inside. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Latrey. And it's Miami with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That one drops for him. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Euro knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Clarkson goes in. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Nobody near Gay. Sinks the triple. Gay's got 5 points now this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Oladipo outside. Now Hero. Over House. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 1:39 left to play in the third. From deep. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Now Hero to the middle. Outside for Martin. Now Hero. Tight defense on him. Here's Oladipo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Jazz leading by 4. 1:05 left in the third. Clarkson goes in. Pass to House. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Miami grabs the miss. Oladipo outside. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Strus. He's covered by Gay. And it's Strus missing. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gay scanning before. From down in the low post. It goes. Gay's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Who wants a team shooter?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Come on, get fouled to your Jazz dancers. All right, fans.
17 seconds left to play in the third.
Make some noise, Florida fans.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Robinson. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Conley against Robinson. Conley into the lane. Here's Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Heat. Stolen by Michael Conley. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The pass to Mitchell. Looking to get back on track here. That one misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here is Lowry. Robinson kicks to Lowry. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his third assist on the night. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Mitchell outside. The shake. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lowry against Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. The Heat trail by 5. And here's Lowry. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Conley with it. Passes it to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Tucker.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
58 seconds left in the game. To the right side. Butler with the steal. Now Adebayo. Outside Robinson. There's a good screen. Takes it inside. The kick outside to Butler. And it's off from three-point range. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
First team foul.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Conley. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert.
Bam's height and wingspan just smothering up the offense now.
And so it's Utah who's 5 in the win.
Showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into it.
Team foul.
Pass to Ayton.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Stolen by Booker. Phoenix calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, fans, got close against empty.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Johnson, back to Paul. Going inside. Pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. On target from range. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Here's O'Neal, 6 to shoot from deep. Paul with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Johnson passes to Booker. To the left side wing. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot, and the foul is called. He missed it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
At the line for the Suns.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers. Give the hand fans your jazz dancers dance team.
No good on that one.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Paul against Conley. Bogdanovic down low. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The three from Mitchell. He can't hit that time. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges, left side. Booker with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipe.
Hits the three-pointer.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul.
And Utah has possession. Conley on the attack. Outside for Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. A great job to establish position and square up.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's Bridges on the wing. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Johnson passes to Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. No good on the 3. Utah leading. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Conley on the attack. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Bridges. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
From deep, Conley. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up 7. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And so in the game for the Suns, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Paul after the basket by Utah. Left side, Johnson. From downtown. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Over Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Bogdanovic against Johnson. Pass to Gobert. Now Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. From the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3. Mitchell's got 15 points. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. 3 throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And they get it back. Paul for 3. And the Suns miss again. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Paul off the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. On offense, here's Utah. Right now on a 9-0 run. And an intentional foul right there. Phoenix calls timeout.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
All right.
1:58 left in the second.
Come on, get down for your chance, Denver.
Paul against Conley. Clock at 6. Mitchell, a screen on Paul. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Johnson passes to Booker. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Ball finds Bridges. Shoots from the elbow. Good on the jump shot. Bridges has got his first basket.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah on D. And here's Paul. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. 14 feet away. For three, Bridges.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Rudy Gay, Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Eric Paschall, and it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now. Utah's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Kicks it out to Paschall. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Clarkson outside on the take. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 13.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And Utah calls time here.
Personal foul. First team foul. The Jazz with the timeout. It's time for teaser.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Your Jazz dancers.
Outside Payne. Out to Craig. 4 on the clock. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Clarkson outside. Here's House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Shaman. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. From 11 feet away, the rebound by Whiteside. Well, the Jazz shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. And it's Gay with the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Payne. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Shamet. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gay. Back to Clarkson. Here's House. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Haskell passes to Whiteside. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Suns ball.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Back to Shamet. Outside Payne. Craig on the wing. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Gay outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Then you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
To the middle. Here's McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A minute 6 left in the third. Shamet into the lane.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Clarkson with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Outside Payne. Pass to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. With the drive.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Crowder. Craig on the wing. Back to Crowder. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's McGee. Defended by Whiteside. Here's Shamet. Sinks it from distance. Shamet's got 6 points. Clarkson outside. Oh, there's the alley. And so it's Utah in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter.
And your Jazz Dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul to the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to O'Neal. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And that's an intentional foul.
O'Neal. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Johnson passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Driving to the basket. And Gobert with a block. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against Booker. Tipped. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop. And Utah will come the other way. Now Conley. Here's O'Neal. To the right side. Gobert against Aiden. His first shot coming late. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got his first points of the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
3 points.
Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Now here's Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Bridges passes to Johnson. Out to Bridges. Mitchell against Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Aiden, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Bridges. Driving in, and Gobert with a block. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Ball finds Aiden. Outside Booker. Aiden, a screen on Bogdanovic. Booker attacking.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 3-ball. And another miss by Utah. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Aiden passes to Booker. Back to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
Aiden uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Paul against Conley. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. And Mitchell with the slam.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Paul. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Paul against Conley. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mitchell with the slam.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside Paul. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A competitive. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter. It's time for the NBA. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Young. Inside. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Mitchell. And
yes. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. Hands it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Shakes him. And it's laid up and in by Conley.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Young against Gobert. Unloads from 13. Count that bucket. Young's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Stolen away. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young with the ball. Right wing. Here's Herter. No good on the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the jam. They trail by 1. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Capella with a screen on Conley. And here's Young from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Mitchell. Takes a 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
In the corner, Herter with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Mitchell outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 10.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. Again, the Jazz score.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shots good from Young. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Conley with it. Passes to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Collins. Conley dishes to Bogdanovic. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal from long range. Utah gets it back. Over in the corner, Conley. Bogdanovic wide open. Drills it from outside.
This is his shot. Bogdanovic has the touch from deep. He's confident from there, too.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
On its way from Young for 2, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah.
And your Jazz Dancers. All right, look who's coming.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
And so in the game for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 12. And here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it. Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Jazz leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. The layup missed.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Young kicks to Collins. Pass to Capella. And he drives in. Good on the shot. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herter does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
Young against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Young with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Down low. And the dunk by Capella. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's the pass to Mitchell. And to get open is Bogdanovic. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
This offense just continues to impress.
Passes it to Bogdanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Young passes to Herter, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Driving inside. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And Bogdanovic kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. On the clock. Conley for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Outside Conley. He dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Going inside. Feeds it to Mitchell. Lets it fly. Misses the layup.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Fades away. And a wide open look for Capella. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jazz trail by 4. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Right side inside. For the tie. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And stolen by Whiteside. Over to the left wing. House the pass to Pascal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson goes in, and he hits it to tie the game up. Clarkson's got his first points of the game. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Bogdanovic. Driving the lane, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
inside. Wright's there. 4 on the clock, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Wright. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson with the ball. Now Wright defending. And the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Right against Clarkson. Nice move. Stolen by Clarkson. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Passes to House for the lead. Drills the three-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovic as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Here's Clarkson. Again, the Jazz score.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Gay. Kicks to House. Gay outside. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Bogdanovic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Going inside.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Come on, get loud for your chance, dancer.
Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The Hawks again can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And here's Conley outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And Utah another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bogdanovic. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The Hawks again can't hit. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
11 seconds left to play here in the third.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Conley surveying the D. Off target from outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. The Hawks trail by 10. Hunter dishes to Collins. And he gets the whistle. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time
The line for the Hawks.
closer to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, the double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Back to Herter. There's the feed to Capella. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Not going to go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Second team foul. Utah timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Young finds Capella. The kick out to Young. Kept alive. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Outside Conley. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his fifth rebound right now in the game.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
The kick out to Young. Hunter with a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Your chance,
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. This is to Mitchell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's the Hawks' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. That ties it up.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see Kevin Herter's been working on this, taking contact and completing the play.
Yeah, big play on the front end. The finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Hawks.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Hunter.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Conley against Young. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Atlanta leading by 4. Young inside. Covered by Conley. Now Young. Now the pass to Herter. There's the triple. O'Neal with the rebound. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. No one near him. It drops, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class. Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Passes it to Herter. Back to Young. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and... Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And the Jazz start out with the ball. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Good D by Gobert.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside Bogdanovic. Lowry against Conley. Oh, they get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. Mitchell, a screen on Butler. From deep. O'Neal misses. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Outside Robinson. The three. Knocks down the long J.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The three from Mitchell. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. From deep three-point range. Second chance effort. Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And so here is Miami. 5 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Good D by Gobert.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
They double him with Butler. Outside Bogdanovic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Mitchell with the ball.
2 minutes.
Fires from the line, and that one's long.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Butler passes to Robinson. Butler against Conley. Butler can't get it to go. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Conley against Lowry. Conley, a screen on Robinson. The three from Mitchell.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Adebayo in the post. Defended by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The three from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6 points.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Lowry against Conley. There's the triple. Again, the Heat misses. Right side Mitchell. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by 5. And we'll get things started in the second.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the first one at the line is good.
You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
5 on the clock. Here's Conley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And Tucker gets it to go.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami trailing. Here's Adebayo, defended by Gobert. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Wing shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside Tucker. And the Heat, another 3. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Over to the wing. Pass to Adebayo. 2:56 left in the first half. Robinson with it. He's guarded by Conley. Robinson into the lane. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Robinson's got the second bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. No good off the back of the rim.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Tucker, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Lowry against Conley. The three from Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. It's Lowry with a drive. Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Conley against Lowry. Shoots from the line. The shot by Conley. No good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A line change here for Miami. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line.
Donovan Mitchell.
That one on Mitchell. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Utah trailing here. And here's Clarkson. Gay outside. This one for 3. And Clarkson, here we go. And it's Martin with the rebound. Here's Strus. No good on the buzzer beater.
Whiteside has just such a physical advantage on the inside against most guys that want to bang down on the block. A nice.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. They've got Tyler Hero, also Victor Oladipo out there, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here he goes, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
The Jazz shooting around 35% for the game. Pass to Gay. That one is off, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Rebound, Utah. Gay right side. Here's the 3. The shot that time not on target. The Heat with the lead. Here's Martin. Clarkson on the double team. Back to Martin from outside the arc. No good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Oladipo with the rebound. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Into the lane. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Now Clarkson looking for his first basket, still in this one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hero outside. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Driving inside. Tries again. The shot no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson attacking. Oladipo with the rebound. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
Clarkson outside. The 3. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, it stifled him.
Who's the loudest? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Oladipo into the lane.
Miami Heat Dancers.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
No good off the glass.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Takes it inside. Strus grabs the miss. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Martin. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley on the attack. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Bogdanovic with a screen on Hero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Shooting for Utah.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And the Heat shooting just 42% so far in the game. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. Clock at 6. To the paint. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Hero. And Gobert with a block.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell with the ball. This for the tie. Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-pointer.
Mitchell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Pulls up. Adebayo, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the inside, and stolen by Gobert.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Outside Conley. And there's the drive. Back to Bogdanovic. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Miami trailing. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell against Butler. And he gets it to go.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Down low. Here's Mitchell. Right wing. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. They get it back. Gobert uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Outside for Butler. Off target from outside. Utah's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Lowry outside. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Over Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Utah ball.
Utah leading. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Now Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .124 left in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. To the middle. Clock at 4.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now Robinson puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Here's Mitchell. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Heat.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him within two here.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up two.
Donovan Mitchell.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now
he hits the first one, and that brings him within two here. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a three-point lead.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his fourth personal foul. Penalty.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within two here.
Duncan Robinson.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty. At the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up two. And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them.
forward.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Pass to O'Neal from deep. Here's Gobert, and it's blocked. And here is Bridges. Booker outside. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. Mitchell against Paul. Pass to Gobert. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now here's Conley driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got 5 now.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Booker left side. He feeds it to Johnson. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Conley feeling it out. The pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul, here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Ball goes in. Now the feed to Bridges. Booker with no one around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now here's Conley. He's got 8, and it's Mitchell missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Ayton finds Johnson. O'Neal against Bridges. Here he goes. Stolen by Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Gobert down low. He's covered by 8. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, nice there. Getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Paul kicks to Johnson. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Pass to Conley. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 11 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Bridges with the steal. To the left side wing. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Ball left side. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long time.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for you.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son, Dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter.
Come on and get loud.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Mitchell looking it over. With the drive, it's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Paul. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovic. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Back to Johnson. Clock is at 3. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now Conley. He's got 11. Here's Mitchell.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
Johnson hangs, and that's 2 points on the way. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. Back the ball. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for Bridges. Johnson dishes to Ayton. Bridges attacking. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
The drive.
Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Ball against Conley. Ball outside, and he drives in. Basket good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Feeds it to Mitchell. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
But Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Conley, kicks it out to Mitchell, and stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge.
Yeah, just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
Conley with it. 13 points in the game. Pass to O'Neal. This one for three, and it's Michael Conley with the three. Conley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Booker finds Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making plays. Thanks for the great interview, David.
The Jazz, 29.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay. Rick Pasco out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson and it's House and at the shooting guard position. McGee with the block. And the Suns another fast break chance here. And here is Shamet. And it's Payne in the corner. Back to Shamet. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And the Jazz with possession here. Clarkson taking his time here. He kicks it to Gay. Pass to Pascal. Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. Shots good by Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. And the pass to Shamet. Good on the three-point shot. Shamet's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Payne kicks to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside, and Whiteside sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. So it's Phoenix now. It's a 1-point game. Crowder against Gay. Passes it to Whiteside. Kicks to Clarkson. A floater. Another shot. Whiteside, good. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Payne. He feeds it to McGee. Stolen by Clarkson. Gay scanning before. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Clarkson for three. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Utah foul. Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here is McGee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Craig passes to Crowder. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne's shot is good.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Gay. Misses from short range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Shamet. Craig kicks to Payne. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Clarkson passes to House. Gay up top. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. To the paint. Pascal finds Clarkson. Clock at 6. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
The pass to Shamet for the 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Gay outside. Passes it to Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Got it to fall! Every down, he got it to fall!
He did it! That is a...
And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point of the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Johnson with a screen on Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Here is Conley. The three. No good. Shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges, no one around him. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. The drive by Booker. Cross contact on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
The previous play
shot.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Pass to Booker. By Paul, nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Over to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball against Conley. Bridges inside the three-point line. Paul dishes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Phoenix foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Nice to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Johnson. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Johnson.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Mitchell outside. the screen on Booker. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Booker, right side. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson, count!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Conley. Mitchell sets the screen for Conley. Oh, good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
3 seconds separate the shot clocking game. Ball against Conley. Now Paul. Driving in, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Chris Paul has the innate ability, understanding how and when to draw the defensive foul. He is the master of it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
But it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancer.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Utah. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the
next, the Hawks taking on the Jazz. For the Hawks,
here we go.
Consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Jazz, Hawks, tip-off just moments away. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Young against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Collins with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Young way outside. No good. And Utah will come the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Outside Herter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. No luck on that one. Good D by Gobert. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Now here's Herter. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Excellent D there from Capella. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Jazz have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Outside Mitchell for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Hunter. Rips it home off a terrific move.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Herter from deep 3-point range. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Conley against Young. 3-pointer O'Neal. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Collins inside. He's against Gobert. Collins, no good. Mitchell with the ball. Now Herter defending.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And here's Hunter for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Atlanta again missing. Utah leading. Conley on the attack. Chalk up 2 there.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Young with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Capella can't get it to go. Outside Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. Here's Gobert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gobert's gotten his second bucket. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a...
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Conley, and he lobs it up to the rim.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Now here's Young, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Conley. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella, the kick out to Young. Tries again, and the shot's good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Outside Mitchell, from deep. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Young, the kick to Hunter. This one for 3, knocks down the triple. Hunter's got 8 points.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovic. Collins defending. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bogdanovic, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's Herter. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Conley goes in. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Young. It's blocked by Gobert.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Fires from deep. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Left side, Bogdanovic. Picked by Gobert. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Collins passes to Capella. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Capella's gotten his first points in this one.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Conley against Young. Jacks up a 3. And Conley with the 3. Conley's got 7 points.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Young against Gobert. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For 3, O'Neal. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Shoots it from the high post. Collins, no good.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Now Conley. Elbow shot on the way. He can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Utah 5 right now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Daniel House. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Here's House. Takes a 3. Right with the board.
You've got to appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Here's House. No good from outside. The Hawks shooting a low 28% so far in this one.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Clarkson passes to Paschall. Now Whiteside. Misses from short range. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Whiteside. Inside. Here's House. The rebound by the Hawks. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gage checked in for Utah. Clarkson against Bogdanovic. Here's Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Wright from the arc. That shot off. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Clarkson into the lane. And a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Clarkson outside. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. There's Bogdanovic with the three. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Clarkson attacking. Left side Pascal. Back to Clarkson. Nifty move. That one doesn't drop. Atlanta has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Right outside. Back to Bogdanovic. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Can't connect from short range. They swipe it. Pulls up. That shot is off. And Utah the other way now.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
To the left side wing. Here's House. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Here's Gay. Gallinari pulls it in. Pascal with the steal. Pass to Gay. Here's Whiteside. And a missed layup. Outside Gallinari to the paint. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Pascal. There's the three. He drops it from range. Pascal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
To the middle. Here's the Kongwu, and there's a 3-second violation.
Utah ball. Jazz substitution.
Outside Conley, and that's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Hawks.
The 3 from Mitchell.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter, using his size to his advantage.
And
all right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
To the inside.
Oh, my goodness!
And that one is hammered home.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Young way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
That assertive mentality. I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Collins. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Young. Shoots over Young. And again, it's Utah.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside Young. Let's go with a three. Herter can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Herter. Back to Young to halt the run. Drills it from deep. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Young way outside. Rebound, Utah.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's O'Neal. Deflects the pass. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Now here's Herter from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Boy, Herter has great shot preparation, gets excellent rotation on the ball, and has the deep range.
Here's Conley. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. For three, Collins buries it from three.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They've put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And here's Conley. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road.